When we talk to faculty, they're always looking to make their class more engaging. When students come to Duke, they are looking for an active experience. They're looking for an engaged learning experience. We take on faculty requests, so when faculty come to us, we get to talk to them about their needs and use cases for technology. So some of this works in a project setting. Wooclap started as a project for student engagement. Ever since I joined at Duke, what we found, there was a need for a student engagement tool, whether that was an in-person classroom or this emerging need in terms of hybrid classrooms, or even fully online.
But before Wooclap, Duke doesn't support a polling tool at the university level. So we just do some research and decide Wooclap might be the best choice.
For example, in our orientation last year and this year, we have a faculty panel, and this is an opportunity for incoming students to get to know some of our faculty. But there's always a question of how do you do questions from the audience?
We decided to have this Wooclap activity. So the instructor will show an image on the big screen, and it's the open question, and students just think about what can be a good alt text. It's just a very quick way for me as instructor to understand them better, and also because the responses are displayed on the big screen, they can also learn about each other.
We have an instructor who works in neuroscience who has an image of the brain, and he's trying to talk to students about here what the different pieces of the brain do. So on that brain diagram, what you're seeing is students are clicking on the image, or they're tapping on the image to say, here's what I think this piece does, here's what I think this piece does. It's a little more advanced than what you could do with a simple multiple choice question.
There are a lot of great features on Wooclap, and I feel like I may discover more and more as I use it. I do like the find on the page. They have really a lot of fun kind of engaging, which is not common in a lot of other polling software I found.
In my mind, it'd be more about how do I create an active, engaged, collaborative experience.
The feature to allow likes, I think this is good because it encourages students to look at each other's responses, take a moment to reflect, and also enhance the community building.
I think what faculty like is that it's easy for students to understand. There's an intuition that students start out with.
There's another feature I really like, is just the ability to put the visuals on the big screen. And also even in open response or open question, you can allow students to upload a photo for their response, and that can be good for some visual representations like mind maps, sketches, maybe more common in some design course.
We're seeing instructors pick up on the Canvas integration. That was a really important component of the rollout for us. An integrated experience of online learning feels much more seamless, and I think it's something that takes a lot of intention.
Students nowadays have more access to information and resources. So I think in that context, educator in the future will not merely be a source of information, but more like the companion, the partner, or a mentor, role model in students' learning experience.
Show what online learning can look like, broaden the horizons of students and what they can expect from a place like Duke. Having a conversation about what is actually effective in the classroom, what is actually something that we can transfer across tools and platforms.